Alright guys, what's up? It's JDawgs here, and we are back for another episode of Feed the Beast Monster here on the
Jay,
Spiritcraft. Whoa, 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 what?
Jay,
What?
what
What's good?
what are these? What are these chests?
That's in my storage, dude. This is where I keep my stuff.
You you don't have an ME system?
Nah. I just put it all in chests. There's tons of chests here. It works good. I got a little storage system going on.
How do you? No, we're making you an ME system.
Do what?
We're making you an ME system.
But that's like complicated and stuff. What is that? You got a little blue box?
An EU adapter. We're gonna use this.
Oh. Okay, well, I've been actually working a little bit on getting some supplies together, because I thought about, well, we might need to do something like this. And, but I was looking through stuff, and there's so much, like, pre-crafting and everything. You know, like, put this together and make this together and make this together, and it's about to drive me nuts. So, I've got some, I got glass over here I've been cooking, so we're going to get the glass. And you guys can see there's a ton of stuff in my inventory that I've already gotten together. And so what's the first thing we got to make?
Okay. First thing we gotta make is an ME controller.
ME controller. Okay, so that's this dude. So I've already got the recipe in here. I'm going to go ahead and make it the quartz cutting knife, because you said we were going to need that.
Yes.
So I made one of those. It's already in there. And then I've got the ME controller. So we need 4 fluix crystals. So
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then put all that back. Oh, I got crap in my inventory. Okay. And then we need, let's see, an ME advanced processor. So this is where that other thing comes in. I think we can just, no, we can't shift click it because it's not like that. So we got to do that, a diamond, and a silicon. And you can kind of watch me make sure I'm doing stuff right. So we got the advanced processor assembly, and then I've got to cook that for some reason. I don't know why I got to cook it, but I got to cook it. So let's pop it over here real quick. Get it cooking. Boop. And while that cooks, what else we got to do here? We got all those. We got iron. Actually, we just need that piece, and we're good to make our first guy here. Alright, so take that quartz thing out, put that in there. Oh, why is that not going to fill? That's kind of weird. Okay, and then bada bing.
There you go.
Alright, ME controller, so that's the first step done. So what else we need?
We need an ME crafting terminal.
Crafting terminal.
This is where the
Oh, okay, so this is where
crafting is.
the sub-crafting with the sub-crafting with the sub-crafting. So basically, we need a lot of these ME basic processors from what I understand. And again, you got to cook them up. So we're going to make like a butt ton of these. So I'm just going to drop all that in there. We're going to drop all that in there. And we're going to drop all that in there, and boom. Now we've got like 31 of these things.
There we go.
Alright. So let's get that out. And we didn't break the cutting knife. It's about a little over halfway, so we're good there. So now we can make this... Oh wait, we gotta cook those, don't we?
Yeah, it is.
Let me kind of split them up into 2. Or actually, I can split them up into 4. That'll make them cook faster. Boop, one there. Oh, getting a little bit of lag. And take that out. Put it in over here. Okay, so that'll get these guys cooking up quicker. And we've got to make, you said, something about storage things and other stuff.
That is true, but we gotta finish the crafting terminal first.
Oh, and we still gotta make some other stuff here too. Okay, so let's see how we doing. How we doing with this stuff? Oh, we already got 5. That's good. Got another 5 there. Another 4, 5 there. And wait for a second. And we've got 20. So we're good. We're good for now. Yeah. We can make the terminal at least. So crafting terminal. Boop. So we need 1 of those. And then we need this ME access terminal. which is going to take glass, which we've got, iron. We need some ME cable. Now, are we going to need a lot of that or no?
Not, I mean,
Not
maybe
really?
like 20.
Oh,
maybe
like
like 20?
Okay. Okay, boom, 21.
Yeah.
And put the rest of that back. Now we've got to do the conversion matrix. It's a weird name. One of those. Throw that crap out again. And we have enough for the crafting terminal, I think. Oh, it's not going to let us shift click it. That's kind of stupid. Or actually, no, we got to make the dang access terminal first. Okay, boom. There we go. We got the access terminal. Throw you out of my inventory again. And now we can make you. There we go. So that used up a bunch of stuff. Let's grab the rest of these. A couple more down here. Alright, so we're looking at 29 of those that we've got left over. Let me go dump this crap over here real quick. Just so it's out of my inventory. Alright.
Okay. So the next thing we need is one ME drive. It's pretty easy.
ME drive. Oh, okay. We've already got all the stuff for that, so boom, there we go. Get that down over here. Okay, I got all 3 pieces. What do we need now?
Okay. We need something called, just type in 4K into your search bar.
Well, I've got everything from Applied Energistics brought up, so I see the little 4K storage things here.
Yeah.
So we need just as many as we can make of those, basically?
I believe the drive holds 10. So
10? Okay, so...
I mean, you don't have to pull up the whole thing. So.
Let's see, like every 3 thing, or each one takes a storage segment. So every 3 takes 3 storage cells and a processor. So what we need to do is make 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's multiples of 3. Now we should be able to go in and make several of those guys. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to start out with 4 4Ks, it looks like. Yeah.
Good.
Oh, and they take their own slots. Oh, okay. Put my gold down for a second. Boop. Okay. Alright. So I've got all 3 pieces and 4 4K storages. What are we doing now?
Okay. Just put them down in here.
Alright, so we got a spot over here where I've already gotten... Any specific order?
Nope.
Okay, so we're going to take the controller, I guess. Put it on that side. I think I'm going to take the unit, put it on that side, and put the crafting piece in the center. Because that's the main one you use, right? Is the crafting one? Okay, so we're going to put that right there. Boom. Alright, so we're going to keep it like that, and then we're going to put all these storage things in there. Boom, and boom. Now, is there anything I got to set up with this? Like, is this storage priority or anything? No?
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay, so now we need power, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just going to go, for now, I'm going to go and grab one of my cells over here. And we can use it to temporarily... Oh, and for you guys that have not seen this yet, well, I did it since the last episode. I put in some vacuum hoppers over here in each one of these corners to collect the saplings for me, so I think that's going to help us out trying to keep that cleaned up and also give us an alternate source of power from the saplings. So let's grab this and get my wrench out of here. And put that back. And let's take one of these energy cells. So these energy cells contain, what did I say, 50 million EU, I think it is. So we're going to go ahead and try to work with that. And come back over here. We can hook it up. And what I'm going to do, and this is what I was telling Adrian earlier, is I'm going to pop this guy right there. And I'm going to have a thing that comes over to power it. And I'll just bust it each time I need to not use it. So, do all 3 of these need power or just one of them?
Just the controller.
Okay, so just this guy needs power?
Yeah.
So does this one naturally get power, or does it not need power on this end?
The controller will bring power to all of it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll move this down one so that it can be kind of lined up over here. We'll just kind of mine this out for a minute. Alright. So let's put that guy there, and let's get some power cable for it. I've always got all kinds of crap in my bags here, you guys know that. Let's get our food back. Okay, so anything we gotta set up before we put this in, or is it just gonna start powering it?
Just gonna start powering it.
Boop.
There you go.
Oh wow, yeah, that's draining pretty fast. Holy cow. So there's no way to slow down the drainage?
Use this thingy.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I remember you told me about that. So how do we use that? Let me pop this off of here, because I don't want to waste energy while we're going.
It looks like you're using some EU here, right?
Yeah, I've got EU here on this side, and I get lava power and solar power.
Is there any cable that, like, brings both of those powers together?
If you tap off of this guy right here, that is both of the powers.
Okay, so, do you have any glass fiber cable or what other kind? I don't really mess with this industrial craft, so I don't know what kind of cable.
I could probably get some glass fiber if we need it. Well, there's a zombie nearby, so where is he at? I bet you I know where he's at. I think he's in here. I always get mobs over in here for some reason. Yep. You ever get that?
Nope.
He's just chilling. Hanging out. Okay.
But, we don't need glass fiber, it's just, I don't know what kind of cables there are.
Well, could you put that right next to this, and then we can run the energy conduit from it?
That's what we're gonna do, but we need at least one cable. So, I mean, you could take it off this thing right here.
Let me make a couple glass fiber, just so that in case it runs high on energy.
Yeah.
So, glass fiber. Alright, so we need... Oh, that's that Energirium dust stuff. Diamond dust. I don't think I have very much of that. Ooh. Okay. For now, let's go ahead and use this. And we'll just pop it off the end. And later on, we can maybe make a couple glass fiber cables. Alright, so we need that there, like that.
Yeah. So we're gonna put this thing guy here. So, from this side over here, run it into the energy cell with the hardened energy conduit or whatever you use for RF.
So is it specific to any certain side or no?
No, we can mess with it with our hammers.
Oh, okay, I got you. So I'm just gonna run this along through. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna do this differently so we can walk under it instead of on top of it. I'm gonna run it up this way, and then along the ceiling. Now we're gonna run that straight into this energy cell.
Yeah, it'll power that. Okay. So now what we need to do
make sure it's getting power in.
Yep.
For one.
Okay.
So set that to blue. Oh, it's getting power, I think.
I won't believe if I did.
It did for a second. Oh, there it goes.
Okay, okay, it's draining.
Does it take like small chunks at a time, or?
Whatever the adapter could bring over, that's what it brings.
Huh. Because it's not like constantly going. It's just doing one big chunk and then it stops and then it does another big chunk.
Try hooking up to the ME system. Okay. That's still going pretty quickly.
Yeah.
What if I
take that off for a minute?
Okay. It looks like the MFE doesn't want to put power into it. So
What if we just tap it off of this here then? Like,
that'll work.
instead of doing that, we just do
Throw
that.
it on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's getting power now.
Oh, yep, we're good.
Yeah.
Alright, so it'll constantly draw off of there. Now, I don't always have power coming from this, but I want the side energy that comes from the solar panels and stuff eventually to go in there. And I think I'm just going to have this stuff powered by lava probably. So I think I'm eventually just going to run some glass fibers down from my solar panels. I'm going to make more of those, I think. And throughout the week, I think I'm going to just try to make some more stuff up. But now we're getting... Yeah, now we're back at full again. So let's see how fast it goes now.
That's still going pretty quickly.
Still going pretty quick, but you can see it's filling back
Oh.
up pretty quick, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's hit that sweet spot where it's constantly filling back up again.
You're good.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Now, I know this is going to probably drain my power pretty quickly, so I'm going to take it off for now. Well, let's go out there and kind of go through, like, how to use this thing. Because, like I said, I've never used one. I've never had one, for that matter. So,
I mean, whenever these drives, like, will get filled up eventually, like, if you look inside the drives, it'll say 0 out of 4,096 bytes used. That's
Okay.
how, each byte is, like, each
one
piece
item.
of, yeah.
Okay.
And then the types are, like, cobblestone and stone are 2 different types of blocks.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you can have 63 different types.
Alright, so that's why we did these smaller ones, and I asked him the same thing earlier, as I was like, well, why don't we make like the 16 and 32K storage? And he was explaining to me about how since it still only takes 63 different types, you would only be able to fill it with, say, 32K full of only 63 different things. So that's why you make the smaller ones to start with, and then put like maybe 1 or 2 at the bottom that are the high ones for stuff like cobble and stone and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that works.
So if we
Now,
want to start putting stuff in this, we can show it. Whatever you have in your inventory, just take it out and chuck it in there. You just want to, like, check it on the
boop, boop,
top.
boop. Boop, 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 boop. Just chuck all of it in there. Do we need the ME cable stuff?
Not now.
Not now. Okay, so we'll chuck that in there. We'll put some iron in there and nether quartz, and that's all for now, I think.
Okay.
Oh, and some glass. There we go. So we can just
So-
take it out as we need it?
Yeah, so see this, how you have that much redstone, right?
Okay.
Alright, type in your thing, just type in, like, redstone block. So you didn't know how to make a redstone block.
Redstone. Wait, up in the terminal or no?
No, in your actual NEI.
Oh, so before I click on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so redstone block.
So say you didn't know how to make that.
Okay.
You just want to... are you inside your ME?
Oh, there we go, and it automatically filled it.
Yeah, and well, the only thing that you are probably going to have troubles with is if... Oops, I shift clicked.
Uh-oh.
You know? Oopsies, right? Okay. Well, with redstone, it really doesn't matter, because...
But sometimes you can't uncraft it.
Yeah. So just be
Okay.
careful with shift clicking.
Well, I'll just have to make sure to tell Wish never to shift click. Shift click.
Yeah.
Okay, words and things. Alright, so we had one more thing that I was going to make that Adrian was telling me about from the Ender IO mod. So I'm going to go ahead and unhook this for now because I think this is actually going to be part of what's going to be used there. So can we actually access this when there's no power?
For right now we can, but see how it's slowly draining.
Oh, okay. So how long will that take to drain? Just a few seconds? Yeah, okay, because it's already gone down quite a bit. Alright, so for when it's not powered at all, you can't access nothing inside of it?
Yeah, that was the problem with me and Diamond, kind of.
Oh.
Their 4Ks.
Well, that's also where the whole Hey Jay, look. I'm unstable. If you guys don't remember that, go back and look. You'll remember where that came from. Adrian and me and Diamond had a bad time with that. I don't know. Adrian, how many times now have you lost, like, everything, basically? Or close to everything?
4 times.
Like, accidentally. Like, once was on your own fault. You blew your base up, basically. For those that don't know...
well then, I think 3. Yeah,
okay.
3.
Okay. But for those that don't know, Adrian's in a new spot now. We might go by there next episode or something and check out what he's doing. He's gotten some good progress so far, and I've been real impressed with what he's done. But I've got some more stuff. Where is it? Oh, I want to show you guys really quick. I didn't do it on camera or anything, but I got the Quarry Plus now, which we're going to probably work with sometime during a live stream or something. I think I may live stream before this episode actually comes out, so you guys might see some stuff before this. But anyways, I've got some things that I've made up. Where are they at? Where are they at? I know I've got them. I think they're in this top bag. See, I got bags for everything. Alright, so we've got some redstone blocks and stuff like that that I've already made up. And what we're making up is from Ender.io. So at Ender.io. Okay, so these capacitor bank things, he showed me about them, and you can actually store RF and EU in them. And I did not realize that. So we're going to actually make one of these. There's a lot of sub-combines just to make one little thing, and they'll hold up to 5 million RF. So actually, to start out with, this is not going to be the greatest thing, because my little energy cells can hold 50 million, and this can only hold 5. But after a while, you can stock it up, and you can put all the energy together into one type of energy. So that's going to be good for us, I think. Now, as an example, Adrian, and this is something you might be able to explain for me. If I need, for example, this stuff here, and I need EU, am I going to be able to pipe EU out of that thing? Or can I only pipe EU into it and then it'll come out as RF?
You can use another one of these EU adapters. You just, instead of making the EU go into it and then out RF, you make RF into it and out EU.
Okay, so we may need a couple more of these or something like that.
Yeah.
Alright, not a big deal, not a big deal. He, by the way, guys, he brought that one over to kind of give as a donation for this episode. But you guys can see here, I had to do basic capacitors, which were pretty easy. Electrical steel, which I actually did not know how to make, and I had an alloy smelter that I got. You had to get silicon, which was from nether quartz after cooking it, which I've never messed with before again. So we got some of that. We had our coal dust. So now we can go back and we've got to make 4 of these per capacitor. So let me see how many we're going to be able to make. We're going to be able to make 12, which I had preset up for us. And then we've got 10 plus those things and a redstone block. So we're going to have a total whopping 3 of these. So where could we put these where they would be most efficient?
Okay. Do you want them, like,
should I put them under the tree
power?
farm so they can suck up the tree farm power, or should I put them... Well, this power is already kind of being used, so we can't really put it here. I think we're going to stick them under the tree farm for now, and eventually I'll probably move it to a bigger central location. Now, do these have to be like a flat wall, or can they be like a big square?
It could be however you want. You can make it a giant straight line if you wanted to.
Okay. Because I'm thinking I might make like some big thing in the floor or something and just have everything hooked into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing for my thing.
Okay. Well, let's get down here. And actually, I tell you what. Instead of doing this, I'm going to get my wrench. We're going to pop off these other energy cells that aren't being used right now. And we already know extra energy goes into this guy over here, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm going to take, and we're going to be putting this into a different room, I think. So for now, I'm actually going to take these upstairs back over here, just in case we run out of power for this stuff over here. Have it nearby. And I think I'm actually going to put it right across on the other side of the hallway. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So we're going to have a little entrance spot. I'll probably put some ghost blocks there again or something. But we'll just take this out and have our main energy right there. I think that's how we're going to do that. And then we can take out these blocks. Oh, we got gravel here. Epic shovel. Alright, we got that worked out. And take this out. Shovel for the win. Love my shovels. You guys remember these? I made them last episode, I think it was, or maybe a couple episodes ago. And back here we can just toss in. Now, we're going to need anything to convert this power, or can we just hook them like straight up to this?
Yeah, that's RF, so you could just put it right in.
Okay, so we're just going to... I think actually we're going to go ahead and put it like this, just so that we can pipe them in manually. Boop, and... Oh, get down in my inventory. And a boop. Alright, blue to go out. Or no, orange is out, blue is in. I always forget those. I get them backwards sometimes. Alright, so pipe, pipe, and pipe. Now is that going to change how the front looks? No,
Well,
the front looks still looks good.
Yeah.
And it's slowly filling up. So we're going to be able to store a total of, what is that, 15 million MJ in this as a side storage, and then we'll be able to pump off of it and just kind of run it over the ceiling like we did these other things over here, which I'll show you guys in a second that I moved. And we'll be able to have a nice big power source. And like I said, now if we bust these, will it keep the energy in them?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It'll
Okay.
It'll just split it up between the three that you have.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to show you guys before we wrap things up. I moved all of my advanced genetics stuff over here so that I can just be able to come over, and if I lose my stuff, we can centrifuge another needle and everything. I brought my chest over here full of all kinds of goodies, and I wanted to tell you guys I also added one more gene recently because I did a little bit of more work. I now breathe infinitely underwater, so that's cool.
Wow, you're a fish.
Yeah. I got another one I'm going to be working on pretty soon, but it's going to take a little bit more work from some bigger stuff. So, Alright, well, I appreciate you coming over to help me hook things up. I'm going to get storage going and get some things squared away and try to get some of my storage put over here at least. And we can clean up a lot of these chests now, finally. So
yeah.
I think that's going to help us out. Ugly chest, huh? But I think that's going to help us out and hook us up pretty good. And I guess that's going to be the end of the episode. If you guys liked it, don't forget to hit the like button. If you have any comments, suggestions, criticism, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, if you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I put out new videos every day of the week. And we'll see you guys next time for another episode of Feed the Beast Monster Pack here on the Spiritcraft FTB server. Take it easy. Peace out.